morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today we're going to be talking about Hathor, the destruction of mankind, and uncontrollable rage. That's right, Hathor, the destruction of mankind and uncontrollable rage. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago in the land of Egypt, the god Amun-Ra was soaring through the sky in his boat dragging the sun. And he looked and listened down on mankind to see what they were saying about him. And he heard a group of human beings saying that the god was old, the god was weak, the god was frail, and the god was feeble. And they needed a new god, more powerful and strong. And this enraged the god Amun-Ra so much, he called for a meeting with all of the other gods and told them to come to his boat at once so that they can discuss what he heard. And when he told them what he heard and he asked for their counsel about what he should do, the ultimate decision was made that those individuals who had spoken about Amun-Ra in such a way should die. And so Amun-Ra called the goddess Hathor and gave her instructions to go and kill the individuals who talked bad about Amun-Ra. And so she went forth and she found them hiding in the mountains, and she caused a great slaughter to be amongst them, and she killed them and she ate them and she drank their blood. But when she did this, she became enraged even more, and a bloodlust came over her, and the power, the energy of murdering mankind, that rage took over her, and she began to go on a killing spree, and she began to kill the innocents, and she began to kill humans who had said nothing against Amun-Ra. And so Amun-Ra called for a council between the gods again and said, what should we do? Hathor is out of control and no one is strong enough to stop her, and she is destroying and killing all of mankind. And so what the gods decided to do is they made beer, family. They got what they call mandrakes, and they made a beer, and they took this beer, family, and they mixed it with the blood that Hathor was drinking, and they got her drunk. And once she got drunk on the beer and the blood, she no longer wanted to kill, maim, murder anyone anymore. And so after that, the god Amun-Ra recreated humanity. He respawned humanity, and he created a festival so no one would ever forget what happened again. And so that is a lot like us, family. Some of us, once we get offended, once we get frustrated, once we get angered, there is a anger, a rage, a fire burning deep within us that once it comes out, it is uncontrollable. And even after we scorch, torch, burn those who have offended us, we sometimes take it out on the innocents as well. If you are that type of person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You may be in an uncontrollable rage right now, and you may be lashing out on those around you right now. And if that is the case, then just allow me to be the wine or the beer to your Hathor and remind you who you really are and bring you back to who you really are. And you do not want to, in your fight, become the thing that you are fighting against. You must know how to control your rage, channel your rage, and direct your rage at the source, because you are awesome, you are amazing, and you are great, and you are wonderful, and you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.